Charles Dickens' 1843 novel A Christmas Carol is often interpreted as a rejection of consumer capitalism. The story follows a mean-spirited, Christmas-hating money hoarder named Ebenezer Scrooge who is visited by three ghosts. These ghosts lead him to the realization that he will die miserable if he doesn't change his ways and start being a better person. At the end of the story, Scrooge ends up sharing his wealth, especially with the family of Bob Cratchit, his poor clerk. Cratchit's son Tiny Tim is saved by Scrooge's generosity. Dickens' book follows a narrative of moral transformation. Scrooge learns that possession is far less important than love and helping one's neighbors. But if we examine the story through an anti-capitalist lens, we can actually see that Scrooge is the perfect defense for capitalist wealth hoarding. One major reason is that the story produces myths that sustain capitalist modes of production. Poverty is moralized through the character of Bob Cratchit, who, despite his bad treatment, still prays for Scrooge. And even after Scrooge realizes the error in his ways, Dickens doesn't adequately describe how the inner transformation will lead to a real redistribution of wealth. Scrooge is able to remain a capitalist with a conscience, what we might call today an effective altruist. Scrooge raises Cratchit's salary and gives him a turkey. And we find out that he becomes closer to the family. So he becomes a better boss and a better man, but not in a way that disrupts the very conditions for the possibility of his wealth hoarding to begin with. So A Christmas Carol, on the one hand, gets to show us the dangers of capitalist consumerism, while on the other hand, retaining the very modes of production and wealth hoarding that made it possible in the first place.